Al Conklin and Eric Garlick are walking us through what happens in our area. First, let's go ahead and take a look at what Eric's seeing. Eric?
Yeah, first alert weather day in place, and it's really starting to take shape. We're going to see bands of heavy rainfall, the potential for some flooding, and we're actually seeing flooding happen right now. Flash flood warnings in place until 7:45 in some areas, other areas until 5 o'clock. Severe thunderstorm warnings in place as well. So really starting to see an uptick of things as we go through the remainder of the day. Flash flood watch goes until 10 o'clock. Tornado watch for the areas in red until 6 o'clock. We're starting to see that line of storms that we've been tracking moving through the area and move into our area now. And this is going to move through pretty quickly. The next 3 or 4 hours, this will be out of our area, but really going to start to see an uptick in intensity as this comes our way. Chief Meteorologist Al Conklin tracking those warnings and tracking it all on radar. Al, what are you seeing right now?
Yeah, I think you're spot on with that, Eric, is that this is really speeding up, not only in intensity, but it's ramping up in coverage. But this is the main line. It's already in our viewing area. And so this whole thing will be over with, at least in terms of our risk for severe weather in the next couple of hours. Now, I want to zoom in a little bit tighter here, and you'll notice anywhere south of I-40, really from about Burke County on down through Catawba County into Lincoln County, southward into Gaston, York, you're getting a pretty heavy line of thunderstorms that are coming through right now. This will push very quickly eastward, and then that will basically end that severe weather threat. Not to say that there won't be additional flooding and wind, but the severe weather threat is front end loaded with this system. So until 1 o'clock for western York and Chester counties, we have a severe thunderstorm warning. I anticipate that there will be more, so stay with us here. And as we widen this out, of course, we've already talked about the heavy rain. Eric just mentioned that. So flash flooding is ongoing in Avery, Caldwell, down into McDowell, into Burke, down into Forest City and Rutherford counties. And so here we go. There's the heaviest of the rain is now coming in as we speak. There is still rain back to the west of us, but again, I'm not anticipating a lot of severe weather in terms of thunderstorms behind this. There's absolutely no lightning out behind that first batch that's coming through right now. And so while this tornado watch goes until 6 o'clock, the whole threat may be over with in the next couple of hours. There's the line that we're seeing right now. So here's our futurecast. There's your timestamp. So as we track this, okay, let's stop it at 1 o'clock. And where do we see that line? Coming right into the I-85. So from York County, Chester County, across Mecklenburg, up towards Mooresville, and then eastward and back to the west. Notice the rain shutting off here, right? So by 2 o'clock, it's coming up to 321. But look where the line is. Lancaster, up across Union County, up to Albemarle, Stanley County, and then crossing the PD River, down into Chesterfield, Pageland, and places like Rockingham and Hamlet. West of 77, 3 o'clock, you're over with in terms of any severe weather threat. And so while that tornado watch again goes until 6 o'clock, I have a feeling that's going to allow to be expired a little bit on the earlier side. This will probably end to some snow in the mountains tonight. I don't think it's a major accumulation. Separate from the thunderstorms, the winds have picked up. 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts now are pretty common across our area. And as we go through the afternoon hours, notice how those winds stay elevated. But as the line starts to move eastward, the winds start to back down a little bit. They don't go away, though. We still have gusts 20, 25, 30 miles per hour, even during the evening hours. So with the wet ground, it's very easy that trees could still come down. So these are the latest watches that we have: flood watch, tornado watch until 6 o'clock this evening for I-85 and all points southward and eastward. 2 to 4 inches more of rain possible, again, on top of what we've already had. This would be your rainfall totals, and 1 to 3 to the east because it's going to move very, very quickly, and those wind gusts are going to be with us as well for a while to come. So 7-day first alert forecast. Today, first alert weather day for all of the reasons we just talked about. We'll quiet down for Wednesday, Thursday. First alert in play now for Friday. We're looking at additional rainfall that may be coming our way as well before we clear out for the upcoming holiday weekend. Naya, John, that's the latest on your first alert forecast. We will keep you posted. Should we get any other additional warnings, we will break right back in. Back over to you.